Stadium here in Jacksonville. Coming up, we've got a good one here in the AFC, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And off we go from Jacksonville. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
Defense 24. Hey, Jupiter. 30 left.
They'll start on the ground. Etienne. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat with a first down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has three options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
They'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Lawrence going to move him around a bit.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Lawrence will throw. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 3.
Brings up second down at the Browns' 45-yard line.
11. Easy. Read up 44.
Here's Lawrence. Etienne bringing in another one. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Straight ahead, Etienne. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path.
And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the Browns are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it first and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. So from the 36 now, first and 10. And again, it's Chubb. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. Now Chubb running right. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. They'll try the air now with Watson. Dancing to his left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Deshaun Watson, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Browns use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 1. In motion right is Ridley. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. Oh, this one, he may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. 3rd down and 1. Now Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. Sheds off the tackle. Still going. Calvin Ridley. Touchdown. Jaguars. Calvin Ridley. 68 yards. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, they had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down. On
the return from his end zone is Grant. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Browns drive about to get started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Here's Watson. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. From the gun on 3rd, Watson. There's another catch by the running back, Nick Chubb. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Watson now to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Good job. Nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. the offense. An unexpected fourth down here.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Following the made field goal for 3, Hopkins now to kick it off.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Second and 6 at the 33-yard line.
On second down, ETN once more.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That second down play nets a -4.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now Lawrence changing the play.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A give running right is Chubb. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. And quickly, they get to the line. Now it's Watson. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield.
And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20.
Handoff comes to Chubb. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's Watson now on second down.
And that's caught by the tight end, Bryant.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Hopkins' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway.
Taken at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. The third quarter starts with a run by Chubb. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
To throw is Watson. Eluding the pressure right. That's caught by his tight end, Jordan Akins. On third and short, going with their tight end. And he's going to bring it in. Right in the middle of the field. I don't think he got there. And audible here to get a new look. On fourth down, Watson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. On first and 10, it's Etienne. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5. Another tote for Etienne. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with third and 1.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
On third and 1, it's Lawrence. They'll get this off to Etienne. And he will have a Jaguars first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on third and 1. Now Lawrence on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
On second down, a run with Etienne. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
The kick by McManus is good. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. They're coming off a fourth down gamble that last drive that backfired, CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess. That allows for extra yardage on the return.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
And they'll go again with Etienne. And he stopped immediately there. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Play action. It's Lawrence. He'll drop this one off with Etienne. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. They only needed 1 yard on third down. They get 10 instead by going to the air.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
And that sack, Charles, just looked like a case where a speedy defensive end is a little bit quicker than the offensive tackle.
Yeah, it makes it difficult for a tackle to determine what exactly to do. Do you do the kick slide and try and get back in the pocket and meet him there? Do you meet him on the line of scrimmage where they call a quick set? In any event, right now, he's having his troubles.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Now Lawrence now going to move him around.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Lawrence. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
On the very outer edge of field goal range, it would be 56 yards if they got nothing here on 3rd down.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Why are you guys giving up?
So here now is Brandon McManus in a big spot. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. We've seen some big kicks in the NFL the last few years, and that one might just rank right up there.
And you know you can hear the crowd react, right? But I was focused in on the sideline and watched them absolutely erupt. I don't know how many of them thought that he was actually going to make that kick, but how about how they felt when the ball went over the post?
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Well, the bad news, they had the turnover last time. The good news, their defense only surrendered 3. So now we are set up for a great finish, all tied here in the 4th. 51 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. First carry now for Kareem Hunt.
And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
On 2nd down, here's Watson.
Swings this out for Hunt. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Cooper will come in motion right. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And this is caught. He hits more. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 42. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And Chubb will try the middle here. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Now Watson. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 19. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Coming right, this is Chubb on the toss. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
2nd down, here's Chubb again. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he'll only get this to the 17. He's showing what he needed.
Just some people crazy see those short throws underneath. They got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Here we go on fourth. Watson, quick slant, caught by Moore. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Browns unable to move the chains on fourth down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed.
Oh, look at this. It's intercepted.
Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. And what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. The fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now second down and a few inches. Lawrence.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence.
And this is caught. He's got it for a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, it's all going to come down to a two-point conversion.
We'll break down the touchdown later. It's two-point conversion time. Go to your script, pick your play, and go for it.
The late touchdown was only half the battle. Now they need the two-point conversion to tie the ball game. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one incomplete, but a flag down here on the play. And this might be offsides. If it is, they're going to get another shot.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion.
The Jaguars will line up for the two-point conversion.
A final shot now for Lawrence.
And it's incomplete. They needed 8. They only got 6 here in the final seconds as the two-point conversion fails. So with just a few ticks left, they need a miracle. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that